Hey everybody, it's Jen. I'm here with my April favorites. I cannot believe April favorites has come already. I have lots to show you, so I'm going to get right into it. The first couple things I'm going to show you are some eyeshadow palettes that I have been loving. First and foremost, I am obsessed with my MAC eyeshadows lately. I've been using them constantly, non-stop. I will not put them in frame because you guys have probably seen them in the last so many videos, but I do want to show you a few of the other ones that I've been totally loving for the month of April. The first one is the Lorac Pro palette. This one will never get old. I can't even believe how much I reach for this one as opposed to the Naked palettes. Like, I don't even remember about my Naked palettes anymore, except for number 3, because it's amazing. Anyways, obviously you guys have seen this, but it just looks like that inside. You can see that it's been used a little bit. I have so much eyeshadow, so I don't use this every day, but when I do, it's so amazing, and I know I'll never stray from this brand. If I can find Lorac Pro again somewhere, because I know it's not at Sephora anymore, but if I can find it, I will be buying another backup because this is so great. I love this palette, and it's so sleek and small. The next one that I want to show you guys is also Lorac, and that's the Unzipped palette. And again, creamy, beautiful shades, totally gorgeous, neutral, pretty much works on everybody. You have anything from a highlight to a transition, to your outer corner colors. You can do smoky looks, you can do neutral looks, you can do shimmery looks, you can do just one color washed all over the lid. I mean, you cannot go wrong with these palettes. So the Lorac Pro and Lorac Unzipped, I'm just absolutely loving for the month of April. Also, we get into some fun colors. Spring comes, summer comes, and we just want to totally go brights. And that is my Take Me to Brazil palette, and that is from BH Cosmetics. Inside it looks like this. Again, I'm sure you guys have seen this palette over and over and over again, but these colors are so vivid and bright and beautiful, and they have great staying power as long as you have a primer underneath them. I mean, they blend beautifully. Again, you have such an array of color to choose from. The next colors I want to show you guys, or the next items I want to show you guys, are some lip balms, and these are from Revlon, and they are the matte lip balms, and I have 3 different colors here that I love. Sorry about those tags, and I don't take them off. The first one is Shameless, and I'm sure you guys have seen me use this one in tutorials already. Very, very duped color to Heroin. It doesn't have the staying power that Heroin has, but it is pretty darn similar to it. So if you want something that's a little less costly around the same color, that is perfect. The next one I have is Elusive, which is number 205, but it looks like this. So this is very resemblant. I believe it's Pink Plaid or Please Me, one of the two. And the last one I have is called Audacious, which looks like that. This is just a orangey coral color, which is so gorgeous for spring. That looks like that. So those 3 colors alone, like, you're totally set for spring and summer with those 3 shades. Just absolutely gorgeous. These do have quite a bit of staying power, not as much as the MAC lipsticks if you're going to try and dupe these two. I don't have a dupe for Audacious or anything yet, but I will be trying to hunt one down for you guys, so if I can do that I will let you know. But I also have my NYX Wonder Pencil, which is an absolutely beautiful cream colored pencil. It is in the shade medium. It says WP02 medium, and it looks like that. And it's just a pencil that you would sharpen, so it's not retractable or anything. And it's the color that I use in my waterline. It's that color right there. If you can see, it's very, very close to my skin shade. I have it on today. I'm not sure if you can see, it may have come off already. I do love this so much. It just cleans up the eye, takes away any redness, because I do have quite a bit of redness in the bottom parts of my eyes, and it just looks so nice. And if I want to wear a deep lip, this is really great to outline before putting it on. So I really, really like this. It has a lot of uses. You can carve out your eyebrows with it if you want, and it's so inexpensive. This is one of the NYX products that I stand behind, and I will buy more in future if I run out of this. Another item that I have, actually 2 items that I have, are gel liners, and the first one I have is Maybelline Eye Studio, and this one is in the shade Blackest Black, and it just looks like this. It is such a dark black liner. I actually have that one on today and it's gel, so you guys can obviously see that it's very dark. I have been wearing this probably for about 8 hours already, so it has really good staying power. I mean, you can thicken it up, make it thin, but it has a lot of impact, so you're going to get a really good deep black with this, and you don't necessarily have to set it, but it's always good to set a gel liner, especially if you want to smoke it out. The next one that I have is the MAC Black Track Fluid line, and this one is probably one of my very favorite gel liners. These two both are actually my very favorite gel liners. I've used this one so much, it's almost empty on one side. And this one I use if I want a more softer day look. So if I'm going out or something, I would probably use this one because it is so much blacker. But this one is more like their eyeshadow carbon, so you can layer it and make it darker, and that would be fine. But initially, by using 1 or 2 coats, it's going to be a little bit less black than this one. So depending on what you're looking for, I would say that this one here, the Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black, would be a lot darker, but the MAC Black Track Fluid line is a little bit of a softer black. So if you're looking for something that's not as in your face, this is a really, really beautiful gel liner. The next thing that I have is my Soft Ochre paint pot. It is a Pro Longwear paint pot, and this is just the nicest paint pot ever. Like, I use this instead of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, which, as you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I used to use it constantly. That's pretty much the only thing I used. I did use some other items, but that was like my go-to eyeshadow primer. And now I'm using the paint pot in Soft Ochre. I've been using this one for the last little while and I really love it, and it's creamy, it blends nice, it takes away any redness. It's almost like using a concealer on my eyelid and just making a very clean canvas for me to use with my eyeshadows on. And so, as you can see, I have been wearing this for 8 hours. It's a little patchy, but I mean, I find that it looks really nice. I'm still happy with the staying power that this Pro Longwear paint pot gives my eyeshadows. So I recommend that if you're looking for something really sleek and really beautiful to wear underneath your eyeshadows to make them stay put, definitely check this out. And also, you do get to put this towards Back to MAC once your product is empty. So for those of you who don't know what the Back to MAC program is, it is taking 6 of the items that you have in their primary packaging, so plastic or glassware, anything that is just their regular kind of packaging and like not limited edition or anything, and you can go ahead and exchange 6 of those empty, or even if they have a little bit of product in it and you don't like it anymore and you're not going to finish it, you can use those, and you can get 1 free lipstick, eyeshadow, or lip gloss if you go to a pro store. And if you go to a store or a counter, I guess, inside of another department store, you can get a lipstick. So, and that's really great because not only are you recycling, but you're also getting something free for recycling, and it's MAC, so that's even better. Next item that I have, which I already showed you, I might as well just continue on with it, is the Pro Longwear concealer, and this is an NW20, and I use this underneath my eye area to brighten it up and just give my skin some lift. I do have a lot of like greenish blue veins in this area, so this just kind of masks that, and then I set it with a setting powder, but you don't have to with this because it sets to a matte state anyway, and it's a really great product that you don't need to layer constantly over top of it if you don't want to. I also use this for carving out my eyebrows. I've been working on my eyebrows really hard lately, and I find that finally I have something that I really like, and so I'm really loving using this for carving out my eyebrows. The only thing is I'm using NW20 on top, and I'm finding that in pictures it's giving me crazy crazy flashback, and it looks like I have just a white like carve out of my eyebrow around it. So I did get a little bit of a sample of NW25 to see if that helps, so hopefully that will help, and I'll invest in that as well. But this is MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20, so definitely check this out. Again, this packaging can be used towards back to MAC, but I just love the product alone. The next item I know I have mentioned before, and again, in sticking with eyebrows, I am going to tell you about my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and I am wearing that today. It looks relatively natural, very thick but very natural. I did trim my eyebrows and tweeze them and everything yesterday, so they are looking on point as far as I'm concerned today. Way better than they used to look. Oh my gosh, I guess I just never thought that I needed to do anything with my eyebrows before, and finally I have found a routine that works for me, and it's all because of this stuff right here. Like, I do use the Brow Wiz, but I love the Dip Brow Pomade. It carves my eyebrows out, and the Pro Longwear Concealer carves that out. But as you can see, like, I've been using this since January, and I have barely used like any of it. Like, I've barely used it. It's awesome. So it is a little bit expensive, I think, like 25 bucks or something like that, or 23 bucks in Canada. But it's totally worth it. It lasts so long, and so therefore I'm just getting my money's worth because I get to use it so often, and it's gonna last me quite a long time. And if it gives me the definition in my brows that I want, then I'm very happy with that. So I really hope you guys like them too. If not, that's okay, because I like them. So sorry. But I do definitely recommend you check this out because it is an amazing product. So please check that out and get someone to help you kind of match your color. I picked dark brown because I do have two different shades in my hair, and I wanted something a little bit lighter than their darker shade. I can't remember what their darkest shade was called. But anyways, I think it was Ebony, I'm not sure. But I do like this dark brown color, and I find that it does work really nice and make my it makes my brows look really natural. So check that out. I really like that. You can get that at Sephora or online. The next items that I love are lipsticks, and I am not, again, I love MAC lipsticks. I love, love, love. I will do one day a very favorite MAC video, all my favorites of MAC, but I wanted to show you two of my Wet n Wild favorite lipsticks, and one of them is Cherry Picking, which is number 965, and this one looks like this. So very bold and beautiful. I really, really like this color, and it's beautiful for spring and summer. And also number 908C, which is called Sugar Plum Fairy. And this is a deeper version of that color, more of a purpley tinted color. I love this color too, and I have been wearing it quite a bit. These colors are insanely gorgeous. So these were $2.48 each, and they are wonderful, wonderful lipsticks, and I definitely recommend them if you are looking for something more affordable with staying power that are matte. Those are beautiful. The next item that I have is my e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo, and it looks like this. I'm sure you guys have seen this in other videos of mine. If you haven't, please check those out so that you can see how these are used. But those are the items there. So this is obviously the bronzer, and this is obviously the blush, and they're just so gorgeous. So I really like that. If you don't like shimmer in your blush, you may not like this that much, but I find that the shimmer kind of just falls off a little bit, so it just looks like a little kiss of pink on your lips, but the bronzer is amazing, so I love that. Another item that I have is my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. And I don't talk about this enough. This item alone is perfection in a bottle. I really wish that MAC would come out with something like this. If they have, I don't know about it. But anyways, basically you just take a tiny little bit, and this is like a ridiculous tiny amount because I'm just showing you guys. But you just take a little tiny amount. This is what the product looks like. And you put it all over your lid, and it's basically like so tacky that it's like a glitter glue. Well, it is a glitter glue, but you put your glitter on it and it just stays. any high impact eyeshadows that you have that have a lot of shimmer and glitter in them, this product is perfect for those. So if you need to keep your eyeshadow on for a really long time and it has a lot of glitter and stuff in it, definitely try this out. Oh, I just sneezed, sorry. But yes, I love this product, the glitter glue from Too Faced. It's probably $24 I think in Canada. You can get this at Sephora, and again, you can get this online. I'm not sure if it's available internationally or not, but I know you can get this at Sephora in Canada and in the US, and also on their website in Canada and US. Again, I'm not sure international, I'm so sorry about that. But I do love this product, so if you are looking for something to put underneath your eyeshadows that need a little bit of extra oomph, that just need that tackiness, that is the best stuff I've ever used by far. Another item that I have, and the rest of these are going to be MAC items, I do have my blue brown pigment from MAC, and I know you guys have seen me use this in quite a few tutorials. This is the old pigment packaging, so it's short and stubby and cute, and gives you a lot of product. This just says pigment color powder. It's very hard to read because of the actual color of the pigment, but it looks like this. So just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous product. I'll swatch it for you guys, even though I'm sure you've seen it in some tutorials of mine. But if you haven't, check those out because this is such a beautiful eyeshadow. So there it is there. It's like a reddish brown underneath, and it has like a duochrome of like a teal blue on top, which is just beautiful. I really love that eyeshadow, and I really like it paired with a brown base underneath it. I just think it looks so gorgeous. If you're looking for a dupe, like something less or something pressed, you can go with the Club eyeshadow from MAC. You can go with, I believe there is a pressed eyeshadow from Wet n Wild in one of their 8 palettes, like the 8 eyeshadow palettes. I don't have that, I'm so sorry, otherwise I would show you. And also Makeup Geek does a pigment as well with the almost exact same color, but theirs is I think a little bit more of a purpley tone. So if you like that better, maybe check out Makeup Geek. I think their pigments retail at like $6.99 each or something, so definitely give that a look. But I love this pigment and I definitely recommend it. The next item that I have is my sculpting powder, and this is in the color Taupe. And it looks like that, and I use this on my contour area. It doesn't look that much deeper than my natural skin tone, but it actually is quite a bit deeper. Definitely recommend you try their sculpting powders, but I believe they are available only at the pro locations. So that is another one of my very favorite items. The second last item I have is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. So this is Soft and Gentle Extra Dimension Skin Finish, or sorry, Mineralized Skin Finish. And it looks like this. So just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful baked item. And let's see if I can, there we go. So just a beautiful, beautiful highlight color. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't use it enough, but I have been actually cracking into it a lot in April, and I just love it so much. The last item that I have to show you guys is my MAC Studio Fix powder, and this is in the shade C3. It is just a compact, and it has a little button right here that allows this top part to flip open, just like any other compact really. It has a mirror on the top part, and this is the product. It's just a very beautiful full coverage powder, and I use this on my skin pretty much every day. Like, I've been using this every day for pretty well all of April. Right underneath, like you'll see, there's a little clip here right underneath. You can flip that open and there's a sponge there. Just love it. It is so full coverage. It feels so smooth and buttery on the skin. It is easy to apply. It is just beautiful to wear. It has staying power. I mean, it's great for my oily skin. I have crazy oily skin, and this is the best powder I've ever used. This can be used in the Back to MAC program, so I will get a bunch of free stuff once I'm done using all of this, which I am so excited for. That's everything that I have for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Happy April. I hope you guys had a great Easter in April. I hope everything was wonderful for you, enjoying spring and getting ready for summer, and I will be back next month with a new favorites for you. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you again soon. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.